Hi, welcome to CBug's Records new arrivals for the week of April 30th. I'm Bug. This is my record store in East Windsor, Connecticut. Please like, please subscribe. There is a lot to talk about today. The big news is we are expanding. So we are going to get the entire first floor, which is just huge. It always bothered me that we had this room and then there was another shop in between and then another room. You know, I got to tell everybody to go all the way down the hall to the other room. Now this will be continuous. It'll be so much better. I'm so excited about it. I think what we're going to do is primarily make that an equipment room. And I'm hoping to have Danny here. Some of you know Danny. Danny has a place around the corner, but he might come here instead, and he repairs all this stuff, so we can have that part of our shop, which I'm just so excited about. That should happen starting June 1st. Obviously, it'll take a while to get everything settled, but maybe a month. But that's the big exciting news. The other exciting news is this coming weekend, we're going to have another one of our 531 sales, which means everything on the floor. We got a whole bunch of stuff on the floor. That will be $5 on Saturday at 10 o'clock and go to about 2 o'clock. Then 2 o'clock it'll turn to $3, and then the next day it'll be $1. So, you know, we're trying to get rid of some of this stuff. It really came from two very big lots I bought. Well, that and, you know, there's always stuff that I find little scratches on or things. So some of them are not perfect condition. There are a lot of good stuff. I know there's Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Beatles. There's seriously good stuff, but they're not in perfect condition. Or other stuff that probably is in perfect condition, but it's not the best. But $5, then $3, then $1. Now, one lot these came from was in South Glastonbury. I had to drive there, and there was so much. It was like a room full, and I paid $175. It wasn't the best stuff, and it was so much work, and I was there alone, and I'm too old for that. So, but I got it all in the car, and Sarah and I got it up here. But it was work. Now, a lot of these were 78s, and I'm not usually too big on 78s, and I know a lot of people aren't too interested, but this guy was a real collector, and I've been looking a lot of these 78s up, and, you know, a lot of them are really worth something. Really surprised me. So a couple things about that. One, there are going to be a good amount of 78s in these boxes for the 531 sale. So if you have any interest in 78s, don't overlook them, because I went through them kind of quickly and found some good ones, but I'm sure I missed some. So, you know, there are some that are really worth something. They're not usually your, you know, all your waltzes and things that really have no value. So if you have any interest, you know, take a little time and check these out. I did put a bunch aside and priced them. I still have some more to go, but, you know, I think that might be part of the new room too, is making a nice little 78 section. So I'm going to show you a few of the 78s. These are priced, so these are not the ones that are going to be on the ground. But some of them are pretty interesting, and all of them I have trouble reading. So the ones that I saw a lot of were kind of historical ones, like this one, the wreck of the Titanic. I put it at 50. I think the cheapest one I found was 70. So, you know, we'll see what happens. This is called Take Me to the Land of Jazz, Marion Harris. This will be 15. A lot of these are around that 10, 15 area. This is on Bluebird, and it's Let's Get Drunk and Truck. No idea. It's $40. So it's up there. You know, some of these Some of these also were comedy. There was one we were just looking for and we couldn't find it. It was called Little Bo Peep Lost Her Jeep. Ha! Sarah thinks that's hilarious. But, you know, it's probably some kind of World War II thing. Anyways, this is the Wabash Blues 15. I got several of these Edison ones, which are really, really old. This is Oh Susanna. I got a few of these. That's 15, and I'm not going to go through too many. So this is the last one. Good, this one's pretty cool. This is the Andrews Sisters Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy for 20 bucks. And I also got a couple of the albums. So this is where, like, when people talk about photo albums, that's where they came from. These were like 78 albums. So this is Josh White. I think we're going to have about 25 bucks on that. I'll save this one for last. This is Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and Elmer Fudd. It'll be about 22 or 20 also. And this was the craziest one I found. Interesting artwork, and it's called Cuban Cult Music. Ready? It's sold on eBay for 150 bucks. And these are all in really nice condition too, which you don't see in 78s too much. So yeah, I don't know, maybe 100. Crazy. All right. So we're moving to the regular LPs, but we're sticking on the crazy note. Ready? Is everybody sitting down? All right, so we've all seen this before, and it can be, you know, it's usually pretty pricey no matter what it is. This one's $2,200. This came from a regular customer here who, I'm not even going to tell you what he paid for it, but he got a damn good deal. It was a great find. This is Velvet Underground and Nico, Andy Warhol. This is an original mono, and the big thing here is, if you can see a face, it's kind of like an upside down face. So what happened is this came out, I think it was 66, and that just happened to be on the screen behind them performing live. And this guy was an actor, not a famous actor, but he sued them. And it was like not even worth them dealing with, because this was not a big selling album by any means. So they just took it off the shelf, got rid of his face. So if you can find one with the face on it, and this one's in beautiful condition, unpeeled. The cheapest one I saw on eBay sold for $2,700. So this one's serious. We're putting $2,200 on it. Okay, moving on. ABBA Greatest Hits. This will sell very quickly. It always does. $18. We got Star Wars. This does not have the poster. Poster makes it much more expensive. 30 bucks. This is Rick James Reflections. 14. It seems to be Greatest Hits. Has where's the song I'm looking for? Oh, Super Freak. It's the last song. Yeah, but they all sing. It has like 17, 14. I just thought this was cool. I've never listened to this. This is Magoo in Hi-Fi with Jim Backus. Mr. Magoo Suite will be 16. Mose Allison, the best of Mose Allison. I'm a pretty big fan of Mose Allison. It's very smooth. A little more jazz. We got Paul Horn Quartet with Something Blue. This will be 15. Best of Cream, 14. This one, I was kind of surprised was so expensive, but not too surprised. But it's, I haven't listened to it, but I've seen the movie a couple times and it's bad. Grease 2. is more expensive than Grease. And Grease 2, or Grease, the first Grease is a double album. This is single, but it's $30. And we got the Wolf Tones. I don't know too much about, but they're an Irish band. $15 each. Okay, this one's pretty crazy. This is first edition Ozone, and it's reggae. It doesn't look reggae. It's futuristic, but it is reggae, and it's up there. It's $60. Okay, a couple weird ones. Hollywood Immortals Humphrey Bogart. The Maltese Falcon will be $24. I'm surprised this one's so much. And these were a little more expensive than I thought too. 2 Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison's greatest hits. And these are talking, you know. And Play It Again, Mr. Edison. These are each 15. The Who. Who's Better, Who's Best? Be 13. Miles Davis, 7 Steps to Heaven will be 40. We got a couple David Johansen. These will be 15 each. And this one I actually thought would cost more, basically because I don't think I've ever seen it, and it's either early 90s or late 80s. Bobby McFerrin, Simple Pleasures. This is the one with Don't Worry, Be Happy. $15. And I'm going to end with a sad story. And the sad story is Painting the Town Brown, Ween Live, 90 through 98. 3 albums in this. They're all in nice condition. The sleeve, the front of it doesn't look too bad. The inside of it, I got it taped up a little, but we massacred it. Sarah and I tried to open it. It had water damage like I've never seen before. I mean, so bad that we couldn't get the records out, so we actually had to cut the cover. And, you know, I guess it looks okay now, but, you know, if you really go through it, you will find it's not okay. Yeah, I don't even think I can open it right now. But you can open it to get the records out. So the music is still good if you like Ween. I listened to it. I didn't get it. But whatever. Anyways, this would be an $80 record. We have it for $35. So it is what it is. So anyways, that's about it. We're going to... I think a lot of you probably got an email today or yesterday, and we'll put something on Facebook too about this. So, you know, hope to see you in here this weekend for the 531, and just hope to see you in here anyways. Okay, thanks for watching.